And then there you go. I just started the show and forgot to jump in. Sorry, my Instagram got stuck, so I was trying to get that live.
My
Anyways,
Instagram got stuck too.
but we're all good. Savage AF, man. Forget your feelings. Facts matter. You know what it is, man. You know what it's gonna be, baby.
Yeah, you
I
already
ain't even
know.
gonna start with y'all now. I'm gonna save it to the end, baby. Savage AF.
Hey! Stop
Forget your
with the thing.
feelings.
With the thing. Stop
Forget
it.
your feelings. Facts matter. And the fact is, Savage AF is here for you live on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram
I don't see
simultaneously
my live is not on.
Monday through Friday,
Ugh.
3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, typically. Sometimes
Typically,
things go
yeah.
down.
We a little bit late because Mr. Active Boy, Mr. Michigan guy, got to put all his Michigan, all his Michigan bullshit.
Like I
And just
said,
because the Lions
I'm
won,
not even gonna talk about it
just
until
because
the
the
end.
Lions,
I'm
fucking,
not even gonna tell you to the
I didn't
end.
even wait for the 5 minutes. Who cares?
Yeah, you're getting into it. Savage AF, man. Listen, we talk politics, hot topics, current events, and I don't give a fluff kind of style. We'll really be cursing in about 3 minutes and 15 seconds. In the meantime, in between time, if you ever miss us live, that is truly your fault. I described many ways you can catch us again: Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram simultaneously. We're live on all 3 platforms right now.
You can, yeah.
At Black Pedro, at Comedian Shang on Instagram, either one of those accounts,
You
you'll
can,
see it.
and you see it scrolling down there right now. Subscribe to the
And don't just
YouTube.com.
follow one of us.
Yeah,
Follow both.
follow both. But I'm not on the live. It doesn't show my live.
I'm sure you're on, man. But if you
No, I'm
if you
not.
go to our YouTube, well, do what you got to do to get live. You ain't got to
I'm
talk
trying.
about
It froze,
it. There
man.
you go. That's
All
what I'm
right, but you
saying.
know what? Forget it. Listen, you see it
Yeah.
scrolling down there. Subscribe to the youtube.com/C/Savage Ape World. When you get there, go and click on it. Click the bell.
There goes the production budget for the year. Yeah, you went and blew it on one promo, Shane.
On one
Wow, that
promo.
was elaborate, bro.
That was quite elaborate.
That's
Yeah.
a new one for the new year. I like that though. All right. So yeah, make sure you get subscribed and notified so that you know when we're on live.
Right.
And you can go to the channel and catch archive shows if you ever miss us live. That being said, some of you have been kicked off YouTube. You're delinquent. We get it.
Yes.
Been there, done that. That's what Facebook is for. Delinquents. Been there, done that. On Facebook, up above you, up above us. It's
right
above
there.
us now. Savage A.F. A.F.
Now,
On
let me tell you
Facebook,
something else.
that'll help you find us
We're
fast.
on Facebook, but also on the YouTube. If I don't see y'all start giving us thumbs up, I swear to God, it's gonna be hands up. Dad, I see y'all in the feed. You don't want none of that. You don't want none of that smoke. You don't want none of smoke. None of that smoke.
Get it started. Listen, also, like I said, we are on the Instagram, and this is kind of one of those most important things. Like they don't really think you're human on in the entertainment industry if you don't have a certain number of followers on Insta or TikTok or whatever. So it's really important that you follow at Black Pedro and at Comedian Shang on Instagram and the twin cousin app Threads, where I'm known as Threads Douglas.
But if you go on the Threads, and it's very important to listen to one of our leading Black leaders, Threadro.
There you go.
Yes, you got to listen to us. But when you do it, you got to go on Threads. Very important. You got to go on Instagram at Comedian Shang, at Black Pedro. And that's what life is really about. Nothing else matters but that.
That's what
follow
it is,
us.
man.
It's follow us or die.
Yeah, and that could be true. To be honest, who knows what tomorrow
Now,
brings.
I know
Now
what we're
listen,
doing the show. I'm trying to get it right. Am I on the live, y'all? Because it's not showing up funny.
please show in the comment section, show some thumbs up and whatnots. Over in my IG, I see her, Keisha. I see you, LSW.
Mine ain't.
We gonna talk about it, girl. Stick around. I see the real Jay Danny, Michael Gilkison. Who else I see? Good Humor Wasted, Eat Cooch, Tyson Baker. I see y'all, man. Thank y'all. Over on the YouTubes and the Facebooks. Oh, y'all are active in here today.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
not. Yeah,
Nicole, I see Nicole, B Rose, LG, Lady Hazel, RVA Gourmet's in for it. Who else we got?
it says
Sandy,
I'm
I see
live,
you,
but I
Damani
can't see
Jones.
it.
Well, just do the show. It just believe if it says you're live, just you gotta believe
Then I
it, man.
can't see the comments.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
Hey
We
man,
all
you just acting real cocky because you
no,
team,
we're in
man.
the middle
Shut
of the
up.
show, though. We're
In
in
the
the
middle of the
middle of
show,
the
I don't
show.
give a goddamn. You know what? Are we past 5 minutes? I don't give a good fuck, goddamn. That's old
Well,
man shit.
goddamn,
I don't
fuck
give a
them.
good goddamn fuck, nigga. Let me tell you something. I just wanted to see the live. Smack it, dack it, nigga. Yo, and Nicole
I
H,
could
don't you tell
do.
me what to. Nicole H, don't you tell me what to do, you little fast heifer. Smack it, dack it. I'll smack you on the bottom and send you back to your school, goddamn it. You got the wrong one.
Adonis. I see you, Treehead. I see you as well, Nicole H. All right, man. We're building the building while we build.
Yeah,
Hey, please, somebody chime in on either my IG or most likely on like YouTube if you're on there. Like, let us know in the comment section if you can see Shang. She
yeah,
said
just let
Nicole
me
H said
know.
you live. She said it.
Yeah, well,
It's
you know
right there.
what? Y'all need to watch your goddamn mouth, because y'all know if y'all know my street name is fuck around and find out. Who wants some? Smack a dack it, nigga.
Oh well, you about to find out because Nicole says she likes to be smacked. So
Oh wow. All right.
that's when she's like, yeah.
But Savage AF, I want to let y'all know something pertaining to Savage AF. We want to thank you guys for rocking with us as long as you have. For the people that haven't rocked with us, you're not Americans. You're
Well,
just not. You're not Americans. If you don't like Savage AF, you are not American. But I need y'all to really make sure that y'all do this for me. It's not just that. When we go to a new platform, you got to follow us. So, in turn, if you sign up now, subscribe to the channel, not only on Facebook, YouTube, but all of the platforms, we can send you all the new information that will be coming out in the next couple months, including the special by a young man named Black Pedro called Black Pedro's Engaged. It'll be coming to a theater near you soon.
no, it won't be in the theater
It
unless you
won't
got
be.
one in your house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but and then so you say it's not gonna
You know,
happen.
we ain't gonna oversell it though. You know,
All right,
it's
well,
just jokes, y'all. It's just jokes, and
I was
they
just
come
gonna
your
try
way.
to.
Don't worry.
I was just trying to. Okay, thanks.
No, no, it's
No, no,
not gonna
it's
be
okay.
nothing.
No, I just wanted
No,
to.
because then they like my niggas will clown me and be like, "Thought your shit was gonna be in the theater, dog." Saw it on my little computer, though. It was cool, you know. So I'm not, I don't need to build it up more than it's funny as hell. It's just jokes, don't, and it'll
It's
be out.
just jokes. No, no.
Um, Savage AF, man. We are it's Tuesday, January 9th. One of the greatest days of the year. I'll tell you why later.
Uh,
3:21 p.m.
wow,
in the
wow.
time space continuum. Savage AF, man. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. That's our motto. Again, we do politics, hot topics, current events, and I don't give a fuck kind of style. I'm Black Pedro. This dude right here.
This is Shang, and facts matter. This is
And let's get
comedian
into it,
Shang.
y'all. All
Also,
right.
before we get into it, did you hear this shit about Fanny showing her Fanny having some kind of sexual thing with another prosecutor, which in turn gained her money?
Oh, Fonnie Willis, you talking about?
Yeah, Fannie Willis.
No, I don't
Yeah,
know.
they about to lose this.
I haven't heard anything about that.
You haven't heard of? Yeah. Okay. Well, it was in Atlantic Chronicle, and okay.
All right. Well,
See, it
yeah, I'm
said
sure
check
there's more
it
to
because
go.
it ain't live no more. See, y'all motherfuckers lying to me.
All right. So we are going to end today's show with a
Yeah,
Shangri.
one I've been trying to do for like a week or so.
I don't see, I don't see it in mine. It's you still got the one from
Yeah, that's the one we never did.
oh, you still never did that one?
Never did it.
Shit.
Never did it.
Okay. So we're gonna do the Shangri Uncivil 2024 War.
Right.
And we're gonna get to it today. Before that though, big question. It's my popping today, but not really my popping, but it's who has it better than us? We'll talk about it.
Okay. Okay.
But
All right. All right.
but
Okay.
before we get into that, now boarding. And when I say that, we mean like people inside their house. We'll
Wow.
talk. We'll talk about it. But before we get into that, I want to start off today big. Still early in 2024. Let's go, y'all.
Yeah.
We ask those hard hitting questions, and the hardest hitting question that we do ask always sounds like this.
Always.
Motherfucker
No.
say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That song is very catchy and at the same time poignant. Um,
So,
so the president has gone full,
pre-
full nutty.
President murder is legal.
Yeah,
President murder is legal.
I didn't know
That's
you
what
couldn't kill people. Really?
that's what Trumpty Dumpty's lawyers are basically arguing in the Superior Court case, in which
I don't know why you got black arms.
they're trying to. That's Camacho, right?
That's
President
just,
Camacho.
yeah. Hey, you little
uh,
monkeys. You little monkeys. Fuck you.
but listen, so your boy Trumpty Dumpty's lawyers, they're in this Superior Court case over his immunity. They're claiming that he has immunity from any crime ever as a president,
Yeah.
and basically the judge in the case is that it put up set forth a set of hypotheticals,
Right.
just to see where like the defense's stance is, and they
Would
included
not
like
answer this. Did you hear it? Would not
selling of
answer this.
secret. No, well, he did. He answered. So
The
they
fourth
asked
time
if
in.
he. No, I mean, listen. She asked like basically like if the president sent SEAL Team 6 to assassinate a political rival, would that be illegal? And the defense or Trump's lawyers' arguments, his argument is that if he wasn't impeached for it and convicted, then
Yeah.
no, it's not a crime. Yeah, then yeah,
Yeah.
he could do it, and it's not a crime.
Right.
So, yeah, they have a very very broad idea of the amount of power that a president and one man or woman should have, but they're certainly not thinking about women in this. So, one
Yeah.
man.
Nothing to do with
Uh,
women.
but this is that. Yeah, this is like a motherfucker say what? Like you really think that, and that goes back to his old quote, right? Um, that I could shoot somebody in the middle of the street and nobody would say anything. I walk away. So um, I think he want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
He
think
wants
one
to
day he's
test
just
it.
gonna do it just to
Yeah.
see. Just
He wants to test it, but the bottom line is they're trying to play the ignorance thing. The other thing he said is, I didn't know that was illegal to have a insurrection. I thought it was legal. I thought if I'm preventing my opponent from taking my office, that's legal. This is how fucking retarded this. I can I say retarded? I said it twice,
well, you
and I
you
say
did.
it's a little too late
Your
now.
ability to is there.
It's too. Can I, can you
Should
say can you say this? And I say it. No, I'm saying, wow, that happened, and there's nothing we
yeah.
can do about it. So just pay the nurse and dab your butt on the way
On
out.
the way out.
Listen, I think that him doing this and the lawyers doing this is testing how much they can get away with because they've gotten away with so much. Now, just like the Supreme Court, if the Supreme Court come through with this shit pertaining to taking him off the ballot and they kick that out, I'm sure that they'll go, well, yeah, you could hire SEAL Team 6 to take out anybody that made you or offended you. But he already said that if I get in office, it's going to be an office of revenge. I'm going to go after the people that went after me. I'm going to make sure that people, if I don't like a channel, a TV channel, I'm going to lobby for that channel to be taken off. I mean, this motherfucker's absolutely straight. This dude has lost his shit.
You ever think out of all the SEAL teams, maybe SEAL Team 6 is like, why do we get all the bullshit assignments, man? Why we got to be the president's assassination squad? Like,
Yeah.
pick another fucking team. God
Why I
damn.
got to do it? You know what?
Shit.
Have Pedro do it this time. And Pedro's like, I don't want to do the shit. It's your turn. I
So I
had to
knew I
kill.
should have joined Team 3. They're based in Miami.
Team 3 be chilling. Team 6, I just got the order to kill Nancy Pelosi. That ain't what I want to do with my
What
life.
the fuck, bro?
I don't know
Yeah,
what.
so that's the mindset of the man that, not a majority of America wants as
That's not
president.
true. That's not true.
But no, I mean, no, he lost the popular vote and he lost the
Why do
electoral
you
vote.
keep saying this goofy shit, man?
He did it already. It happened. It's not goofy.
Okay,
That's history. We say
I,
facts matter. Goddamn, he won. What do you say?
okay.
Are you election denier, Shane?
No, let me tell you
Are you
something.
fucking election denying, man?
No, see, and the people on the feed, shut your mouth too. Okay, shut your mouth, all y'all. All right. The point is, you keep saying that. Oh, first you're wrong. Let's go through the list of wrong Pedro shit. Pedro said that he's going to be arrested. He's not going to be able to run. That's not true. The Supreme Court going to let that shit slide. All the other fuck shit he did, they're going to let it slide because that's what white folks that are in position of power want to happen. That is it. And everybody in the feed, I'm taking the money up to $20,000 per
You
person.
better say Shang bucks, nigga.
I'm not saying exactly. I will
Don't say
say
dollars.
$20,000 for each person that's watching it on YouTube, and $20,000 for people in the feed on the Instagram each. If he go to jail, if Trump go to jail, I'll give you $20,000 each. Now, granted, I don't have that money, but it sounds good.
But he'll go get it. All right, but so we'll leave it there. That's just to let y'all know that they talking crazy in court, and the higher up they go, the crazier and crazier it's gonna get. A
Well,
lot of theories, just no evidence.
but he's been crazy, and they just love him, dude. What is it with the portion of the country that is rocking with this dude? What's wrong with us? This dude said he was be pretty much, and his team of lawyers said murder. As long as I'm not impeached, not
He
the
did
act
admit
of murder.
because the judge was like, I mean, do you think like selling secrets and things and pardons and the lawyer was like, well, I don't think selling secrets, it'd be hard to argue that as an official act. But they're arguing that these things would be official acts, necessarily, and it's like, you can do an official act that could be a fucking crime. I mean, there's international law, you
Right.
know what I mean?
But
Like,
why does he keep getting away with talking all this shit though? He just said some crazy shit recently at one of the rallies that he was saying what he's going to do and how, yeah, they said I want to be a dictator for a day. Why do I need to stick to just a day? You crazy motherfucker, you. That's like me coming in your house, which I will do. Nicole HLG, you know what I'm saying? All y'all, everybody in the feed. I see the other people talking smack in the feed. I'm telling you right now. If I came to your house and said, you know what, Pedro, I see all your stuff in here. It's mine now. I just, you know why? Because I'm an emperor and I run everything and that's it. And you got to just accept it. And that's why the Democrats, with they pussy ass, is letting this shit slide.
No, we'll probably have to run that.
Knuckle
And
up.
I don't even know what you mean by that because there's a whole process going on. He's in court. It's like
What do you
there's
keep
things
saying?
being done.
It means nothing.
Well, you're
Let me
talking
say
about
it
letting
means
him fight.
nothing.
Well, I know.
You're letting
We're
him
not gonna.
fight.
We're
Means
not even gonna go back and
nothing.
forth about this. I mean,
You're not
it's
gonna go back and forth about what? Okay.
it's
Okay.
speculation. It's just speculation. We keep
How is
saying
it
the same thing
speculation?
over and over
How's it speculation? You
because
know
we
what?
in the
Fuck it.
present and we talk about the future.
$25,000. $25,000 each. Let's go.
We in the present talk about the future. So we don't really know, but it's playing out the way it is.
Okay.
That being said, speaking of some played out shit, this some bullshit here, man. Do I have this here? Let me see.
Hey, you
Sorry.
said this some bullshit right here. You sound like an old man like me. Like this some bullshit right here. That's that bullshit there. Like, damn
No, it
it.
is. And sorry, I'm gonna airdrop it to my computer and pull in a little video for y'all in a minute. But This could have been a motherfucker say what or a motherfucker say what again.
Up there with a
uh,
motherfucker say what status?
but a story is coming out of Chicago of a 73-year-old who
Right
was
here.
boarded up inside of their home in Chicago, and several families, it appears, were boarded up in there. Um, I guess in an attempt to, I guess they've been attempting and pressuring people to move out. Probably
Right.
some redevelopment shit, or you know what I mean, some goddamn Sopranos construction site type shit. But the reality is, they locked people inside the house. Now, listen. Not only is that an insanely cruel thing to do, but like definitely illegal and absolutely dangerous, right? Like, what if there had been a fire and nobody could get out? I think in the same video, or at least in another one I saw of the same site, that there was another 90-year-old woman
That was
who was in their unit, and apparently they pulled some of the boarding down for the units that were still occupied.
right.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Really, really
No,
nice of you.
but this is the wild part about it. If you look at how they're going about it, now this is definitely it's national news, but it's not. I don't see as much outrage as I would want to be seen in a situation like this. And the people that they did board up, I'm not trying to play the race card because somebody said you're always playing the race card. I made a comment about Tiger Woods still being one of the best players of all time, and even though he wasn't allowed to play on certain golf courses when he was younger, they would stop him. And he said, "Okay, well, I'm gonna go to the ones where I can play." These people wore black. Let's be honest. I don't know if they do that to old white folks. I just don't know if they would do that to them. They were
All right,
black.
well, let's look at the video, and then we'll talk about it some more on the other side. It's like 2.5 minutes long, so I'm only gonna play maybe a minute and a half to two or something like that. All right, yeah, but stick with me for a minute.
A minute. Yeah, this man been boarded up inside this apartment. The Cook County Sheriff's ain't came and did nothing, but they got an old man that's 73 years old boarded up in here. Rudolph.
Yeah, they broke off the handle.
They broke the handle off the door?
Yeah.
And you stuck up in there?
Yeah.
Alright, hold on, man. We finna make it happen.
Screen door. Right there, they put it in.
Watch out. There's a 73-year-old man boarded up in his car. Alright, here's our updated video, guys. They took the boards off the few people that's still living there. There's still someone there. Miss Brooks, 90 years old, boarded up in her apartment last night. Can't even walk barely. She in this one.
This is my
Hey,
neighbor
Miss
right
Brooks,
here.
how you doing?
This lady been here for a long time. They trying to force her out the house.
Ain't no sheriff serving no papers? Ain't no sheriffs coming with them last night? No, they're just trying to scare you about your apartment.
Board
Trying to
her,
hold
they
you
trying to
in.
board her in.
Then took the door handles off the door.
Yeah, that came off, man.
They boarded you up in here, Mr. Rudolph. There's somebody there still. There, and there. They put the boards back up on this one. The family was living right there with her two kids under 4 years old. They done boarded these people crib up. This is the update the next day. They took the boards off because they got scared or whatever. But it still ain't right. They wrongfully put these people out their house. They eliminated these people out of their apartments for no good reason. No reason at all. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, they can do that.
I don't think you. Well, yeah, right.
They did it.
You know, absolutely, and that's the and that just goes to show the imbalance of power between the have and the have-nots.
But were these
Clearly,
people paying
there
their
was a
rent?
racial element in there as well.
There was a racial element. Slumlords.
It was Harvey. Well, we don't know who owns it, but
No. I'm saying they said slumlords. I just saw Nicole say slumlords.
But that doesn't mean that doesn't tell us who the owners are.
No,
like,
it could have been somebody of color. No, it could have been
Yeah.
somebody of color. What I'm saying is, if you look at the way that they go about, there was no empathy. There was no like, oh, you paid your rent, but we need to sell this. A lot of times, what they do is if they need to sell that, or somebody wants to buy it so they can tear it down and build other shit, they'll do whatever they can to scare you, to get you out of there. And one lady in the middle of, I believe it was middle of your town, Detroit, where she said, "I'm not selling the shit. I'm not selling my house." Fought it to the top, and they had to build around her place. And I was like, "That's gangster." Where she said, "This is my place. I'm not selling it. I don't care what y'all want to build." And they were like, "Well, fuck it. We'll build around her." With this situation, they're like, "No, we're gonna board y'all up and let y'all not be able to have access to fucking just food and whatever else." You got to think if you boarded, but I would have busted that shit down. I don't know if you ain't gonna board
At
me.
90, you
I,
think that 90-year-old woman?
I'm
I
a
mean,
tough, I'm a tough 90-year-old mother. No, I would have. You can't make a call.
73.
You can't make
I
a
mean, I mean,
call.
I mean, like I think our reality is like there are a lot of people out here who live isolated lives, man. Like literally,
Me?
bro. Like,
I
nah,
mean,
man. Like, no, no, no,
come on, I do. I really do.
no, no, no. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like, no, I don't have anybody to reach out to or any resources to reach out with. I mean, I don't think that night the lady who's shooting the video, Raina Love, I see you,
What
Nadia,
up,
see you
though?
as well. They commented that the 90-year-old woman could barely walk. I don't see her busting down doors. It looks like the community looks at is there is a community that's trying to look after her somewhat. I don't know what her resources are, but there are a lot of people out there who don't have anybody looking
They
out
don't
for
have
them
anybody that could,
or that they could
help
turn
them out
to
or
for
champion.
real help in a
But
situation like
the sad thing about it to me is, again, I think this should be national coverage that they did this to elderly people. But because, like you said, some of them were 80, 90 years old, don't have the capacity to, reach out, or sock the people while they're boarding it.
Yeah.
While you're boarding it, if I'm young enough and strong enough, I'm socking your ass. I'm like, "Hey, I paid my rent. Why we want you to move out?" Well, I'm not moving out. Then you board my shit up. As you're boarding it, you better have an extra hammer because I'm gonna tell you right now, Uncle Stabby is coming in full blast. I'm
Yeah.
stabbing everybody outside my house. I mean, that's just. But you said there was a racial element. Why does it seem like it happens in these kind of situations to people of color a little bit more? Because people in power have a lot of the power, and they just decide we're not human. Why would you do that shit?
Well, I mean, also it's just we've been set up to be the at the bottom of the economic totem pole. Black people specifically. When I say we,
But
that
I'm just
doesn't
gonna
that
throw this
doesn't
in.
mean there aren't poor people of other races. I'm just
There's other
saying
races, yeah. But no, I'm being
disproportionately, like
disproportionate,
black
right?
people have been you know subjugated under law and practice
The brunt of it.
to remain poor in many situations, even when we do build successful communities.
But
Tulsa, uh sorry,
wow, I thought did you sneak Tulsa? I mean, I don't. Is that what you said? I think I heard
I sneezed, man.
that wasn't a sneeze.
i
Well,
don't
we're
i
not.
don't play the race card like you, Shane.
I,
Black
and,
Pedro here.
and by the
Black
way,
Pedro says everybody's important.
Can I say something for you, or are you just gonna get mad? And and
Go
put it
ahead,
this
bro.
way: look, this is how you when you got a friendship with somebody, are you just gonna get mad and beat me again? No, stop it, Pedro. No, listen, Pedro. The reason yesterday we didn't do the show, Pedro. Can I say? Pedro booked a part on the
Oh yeah.
show on Hulu.
Yeah, it's a Hulu show.
A Hulu show, and you give flowers while people are alive, not when they're dead, not when they're sick, when they can't tell. Flowers given out to Pedro booking it. I hope it went really well. I hope that you got a
That's
rub down or a happy
that's
ending.
funny. You said give flowers before they dead because the show's called Not Dead Yet.
Yeah, that was very appropriate.
No, it's funny. Yeah, you got it. You killed it.
I
You
didn't. I
killed
didn't know that.
it.
Yeah, we killed it, man. Man, you murked that shit.
But yeah, no, it was a great experience, and real synergistic. Ran into people I knew. One of the writers, I took an acting class with her back in the day. Yeah, blah blah blah. It was just, it was a good all around, man. And went in there, did my part, professional, on
Well,
time.
Nicole A said
Everything.
the new show is not dead as fuck, which will be
There you
which will
go.
be a different kind of show. No,
There you go.
no. The reason I wanted to say that because we didn't get to say it in the beginning. And I mean, he has two reasons to be
It's
all
a small row.
perfect.
It's a very small row.
It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter what you say, brother. I still think that that's amazing and fantastic, and I still want people to know you out here doing it. Forget just the
Oh, yeah,
stand
yeah.
up, but from both sides. So fuck that. You know, man. Hey, man, don't take away my joy for you,
No, I
motherfucker.
appreciate that, man. No,
Look,
no,
you
you're
know what
right.
you say? Don't take away my joy, motherfucker.
You've
Mad
got to
about
love yourself, Pedro.
yeah, Pedro. You're good. You're kind. You smell
You
good.
is kind. You
You
is
is kind.
good.
And even though you smell funny, you's a good person.
Hmm. Thank you, brother. No, thanks for the light there. Yeah, no, we got that in. But yeah, speaking of light, as we move on, let's shed some light on stories like this of you
Bruh.
know, the the most poorly treated of our citizens being most poorly treated, right? Like we can't
Yeah,
sit by and just
I
watch.
mean, is there going to be any kind of legal ramifications for the shit that happened to these people? Is there something that somebody's going to do? I mean, because that just
Well,
seems
I'm going to keep
illegal,
my eyes peeled for it. I've just seen this video of it. You know what I mean? So,
right? It just seems
um,
it's illegal as fuck, and I just feel like so there's nobody. You know what I'm saying?
well, yeah, the commentator again, she mentioned that those people were illegally evicted from their homes. So, would love to hear the details on that, and like you said, what the follow up actions are. So, we'll keep our eyes and our ears peeled for more on that story.
And we'll bring it to you because Savage AF don't give a fuck.
We don't give a
Yeah, I
fuck.
just had to put that in there that way. 'Cause
All
that's
right,
how I feel.
man. It's my turn
Oh, here you go. Here
to
we
burn,
go.
y'all.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna do it,
I
and
already
I'm gonna
know
give
what's
it to
coming.
y'all, and I'm gonna do it a little something like it is.
Hey, 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 it's your boy Black Pedro, popping in, hey, 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 with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Hey man, you doing now? See, now you're doing too much.
I'm
Now
gonna
you
let the hat talk to y'all for
okay.
a minute.
See, wow,
No,
wow. Here we
yeah,
go.
that's what it is. Y'all got to talk to the hat. Y'all ain't even ready for me this year, okay? You just got to talk to the hat, dog. Yeah, the hat's talking to you. You see
Uh,
it, my nigga.
yeah. Well,
We
happy New
came
Year to
at you.
everybody on
We came
Instagram.
right at y'all. Hey, hey, hey. This a Black Pedro pop in, bro. I need you to
I know somebody
relax.
said Happy New Year to you, man, and
I
congratulations,
don't. Hey, hey,
motherfucker.
hey, hey. This right here. This right here. I'm gonna let y'all
Hey
talk to
man,
the hat.
will you stop letting
No,
them
no, no, no,
talk
no,
to
no,
the
no,
hat?
no, brother. Because they said we couldn't do it. They said we cheated. They took the coach away. 6 games, 3 in the beginning, 3 at the end. Beat Ohio State 3 years in a row. 3rd year winning a Big Ten championship. Said we might not be ready for the big step. Gave us Alabama, they did. Sent the Confederates after us. Well, guess what? Hail
Detroit,
to the victors.
Michigan
The
won.
University of Michigan beat Alabama last week in the Rose Bowl and last night down in Texas, Houston, y'all.
No
Yeah,
cap,
this the hat
no
talking
cap,
to you.
no
This the
cap.
hat talking to you. All
Happy New
right?
Year.
Straight up and down.
Yeah, man, you need to get up in the fucking picture.
I'm here. Everything
No,
you need
not
is
that.
here.
Not
Chill, chill,
every,
chill. Chill. This my pop in. This
I
is
know,
my
man.
pop in, and this is how it pops. This is how
Goddamn.
it pops. All y'all getting is the hat for a minute, okay? Last night in Houston, NRG Stadium, University of Michigan swat-hatted away the all respectable Washington Huskies, #1 offense in the country. But what wins championships? Defense. That's right.
Oh wow.
That's
Okay,
right.
listen. For all
So
you
what they
people from
get last night, they got defense. They got 13 points.
no, no,
We
no,
got
no.
34. University of Michigan, go blue. This is the first time this year they won 1,000 games.
How long
All
we gonna
right.
have
Do
to
you
hear this
understand me?
shit?
They won their 1,000th game. Do you understand me? Okay. They closed out an era in the CFP, the college football playoff. All right. This is
Oh
the
my
last time there was
goodness.
going to be a
Oh
14
my.
playoff. Who ended that?
Oh
Who did
man.
that? Who did
Man,
that?
listen. Okay, listen. All right.
$303
I've had
on the
enough of this.
ground last
No,
night.
no. I hear you.
303 yards on
Okay.
the ground. Talk to the hat. Go blue.
Okay,
Bro, y'all
one.
ain't gonna be able to handle me. We got 32 weeks until the season starts again. The 2024 season. You all got
Oh
32
wow,
weeks of me yapping at y'all all day.
wow.
Say something out
See, look,
loud.
Kuchidama says those cheating ass wild jungle beavers.
You don't want none. That they will chew your toes. You be walking on nubs. Looking for nub and
Wow,
all.
in all the
Ain't
wrong
no
places.
asterisks in this game. Okay, they
Okay,
tried to stop
listen.
it.
Let me ask you this. Okay,
Even after the exposure of the
wait a
cheating,
minute. Okay, this
they
cheating
kept it
shit.
going. They won some more. They
Okay,
won some
now
more.
the Lions, the Detroit Lions, did get
That has nothing to do
cheated
with
by the
this.
Cowboys.
No,
But
no,
what I'm
Shane,
saying
we're
is,
not.
you're
We,
not
we
even giving up. You're not bigging up the Lions for making the playoffs.
no,
And
no. This is no. Today is only about one thing, sir. This is my popping, and guess what I'm saying? Who has it better than us? Nobody. That's the slogan of the Harbaugh family. That's what the team yells. That's what we yelling for the next 32 weeks. Get out my
uh,
face, all you
you
punk
you
motherfuckers who
just
didn't
gotta you
believe.
just gotta
You could go,
question.
take your ass back up under the rock from which you climbed to your little funky ass school or wherever you cheer for or your state and kiss all our asses because Michigan is the #1 school,
Wait a
is the
minute.
national
Okay, hold
champion,
up. You got
is the
some people
undisputed
responding.
heavyweight
Hold up.
champion of
Okay, yeah,
this
the world. Okay, listen. AJ Fitz said, "When did Wolverine
game.
start living in the jungle?" That's a good ass question. But then Kuchidama said, "Try humbling yourself, Pedro. You still sleep with bum ass bitches." I'm like, damn, man. Why can't y'all just
That
let
was
him
last
have
year.
it?
That
That was
clearly
last.
that was last year, dog.
Okay, well,
Like
okay, but this
maybe the
is the
year
thing
before. I
about
don't
it.
even know.
I just found out they won today because I just found out they won today.
Now I don't expect you to be up on things, Shane. You know
No,
what I'm
no. You
saying?
know
It's
why? You know why? You know why? First off, that's fucked up because I was in a coma. Okay,
oh
I
no.
just came out of a coma.
You just
Just say
you missed
something.
50 years.
Say something like really happened bad. You go, yeah, you wouldn't be up on things. Yeah, yeah, Pedro, because I was in a coma.
Yeah, because I almost
Maybe I didn't, because I was hit by a car yesterday, Pedro, and I was in the I was in the ER. They were operating on me. That's why I missed it, Mr. Pedro, Mr. Black Pedro,
this would
and
be
your
a
and your
strong bounce
Michigan,
back.
your Michigan champions. Yeah, I
That
got better fast,
yeah,
but
I was about to say
still,
this is a great recovery, bro. Yeah.
great recovery,
You
great
on that
recovery.
Paxlovid or some shit.
Okay, they say in mine, pardon my ugly, only team in the CFB with 1,000 wins. Go blue.
Yeah, man.
That's
You
what it's
know
saying here.
no, yeah.
Is that true? And they got and their graphic is the logo you got on your hat. These motherfuckers is really. And what about the other team? Okay, what about a little bit of empathy for the other team? They had a good run.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, it was actually honestly they kept it a close game. I mean, Michigan came out and popped them in the mouth in the first quarter, scored two touchdowns on their first two possessions on two long runs. Kind of those daggers, but um, it was for the Washington. They fought back, and in the fourth quarter, it was a 7-point game
It was close.
up until a
Very
certain
close.
point, and then Michigan made a few plays, got a turnover or two, and then and scored, and yeah, that Michigan was able to ultimately put it away and took a 7-point game into a 21-point victory.
Right.
Go blue. But as it turned out, the first two touchdowns they scored in the first quarter were all they're going to need, because if I had to take my hats off to anything in particular, specifically about this Michigan team, is that this truly was the best defense I've ever seen Michigan,
Out of all of
like
them.
over the course of a whole season. I mean,
Right.
because their offense didn't always shine and dominate and click at every moment, and sometimes they were in pressure situations. The defense and held up, didn't give up
They
points.
held up. What
They
up? What up, y'all?
they went most of the season without being scored on in the third quarter of any game. It wasn't until last week at Alabama, at the Rose Bowl against Alabama, that they ever were leading, or I'm sorry, trailing in the second
Trailing.
half. So, like, the defense was, I mean, and
Uh,
they played
what
so
up?
professionally in the fucking playoffs that, man, hats off to that. I'm not gonna take my hat off because of the
Okay.
headphones, but
By the way, we got some responses in here. People saying, big up to them. Go blue. Then we got what's up, Rolando underscore KT. What's up? Also, Rolando KTC. Let me find out y'all stealing Cat Williams jokes. No, I'm not going to ever do that. That'll never happen.
He's all I studied.
But I have read before I got on the show. I have read 3 million books in 5 minutes.
In 13 minutes, yeah. Oh shit, you faster than me.
Yo,
over on Instagram, I see Galerius Wolf. He says Black Pedro sounding like a giant with that deep ass voice. Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Ladies, come on up. Hey,
yeah. Luke, I'm your father.
Right, yeah, voice for R&B.
But let me tell you something though. I was more impressed by the Lions than I was, because the Lions have not been there in a long. It's been
we can get
a long time.
We can get into that because Michigan hasn't won any form of a national championship since 1997. So that's a smooth 27 years coming up.
How long has it been for the Lions though? I think
I got you. And then Michigan hasn't won an outright championship since 1948. So it's been a long time since Michigan was a national champion, especially for the history of greatness that they do have without the championships, right? So to cap this off in this way was amazing. The Lions, listen, we got time for that. That's coming up. But I'm telling you, today I'm not even talking about like I don't care. You don't even understand. Here's what I'm trying to share with you that Shane, you just not really.
I'm not gonna understand.
You're really not soaking it up. But if to anybody who has any questions about how I feel,
that's what I'm talking about. This shit means something to me, man.
Okay, that was too much. All right, man, we need to go on now. You got a big.
That's what I'm talking about. This shit means something to me, man.
Okay, all right, man. Now you're doing too much.
He ain't crying. He cutting onions. Don't trip.
Yeah, why are people? Rain of Love. Cat Williams said he never did drugs. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
You are the father. He said
no.
besides weed and alcohol.
No, the Lions. Okay, the Lions been doing their thing, and he's a diehard Cowboys fan. Like, this is coming from other people that aren't into it like that. I personally was more like impressed with the fact that Pedro went to the Rose Bowl, and that was pretty impressive. But then for them to win this past Monday, that's you've had a good. No, I'm saying last night. You've had a good run. And we'll see how far
this year is starting off fantastically. So, for me as a day, it was like, I got to work as an actor, and then when I say we wrapped 5 minutes before the 4:30 airtime of the game, and I'm walking off the lot like with my phone, got home, didn't miss a beat, was able to see every moment of the game. It was awesome, bro. Well, but y'all gonna hear from me over. Like, please talk some shit about Michigan.
This ain't the last time.
Please let somebody talk shit about Michigan. But all right, Shane, get us up out of here, man. I know you've been trying to do this one for a minute.
No, I know for a minute, but oh wow, okay, that just happened.
Well, I'm mute.
No, this thing, what happened? I don't know what happened. I just wanted to let y'all know something. For the people that are watching us on YouTube and Facebook, you need to subscribe to the goddamn channel. If you don't subscribe to the channel, I'm going to say it to your face. You don't love Jesus. You don't love Jesus. Jesus is not, Jesus take the wheel because you don't love Jesus. You are a Satan worshiper if you don't subscribe to our goddamn channel. And when you go to, I just took it as forecast. And now
I think most of our followers are already Satan worship. I mean, these are
pretty
dark-hearted people. Some of y'all comments come from
you haven't rated it. If you haven't rated it or commented or subscribed, we need to board your ass up in the building because y'all ain't with us. That was wrong. Okay, I don't even know a way to get out of that. Listen, and make sure you subscribe. There's no way to get out of that. All right, and also make sure you check us out on these platforms at Black Pedro, at Comedian Shane. And if you happen to be on Threads, the poop logo, Black Pedro, Comedian Shane.
The swirl.
The swirl.
Follow the swirl.
And for the people that's in the feed, they're giving you big ups. They doing their thing. Go blue. All that on mine at least. They're going saying go blue. So I give you that. And wow.
Appreciate y'all.
And before I jump into this, wow. Pedro, is your hobo damn, is your hobo hoe or bitch on your what?
FMLA. People want to know. I don't know what FMLA is.
I don't know what that means.
I told y'all, man, that was just a moment in my life. It's not a philosophy that
Yeah, it's not
I'm
like
trying to
he's
live by. I
doing it
mean,
every other week.
and you ain't gonna catch me down on Skid Row trying to get some skid.
Hey girl,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
hungry?
That's not what
Girl, you look
I'm
hungry.
about.
Cause I don't have a home, Pedro.
I
Well, why
got
don't you come over to
bamboozled.
my
Okay,
place
I
for
didn't
an
land on
hour?
Hobo Rock. Hobo Rock
Hobo Rock.
landed on me.
I got you. Yo, but what I wanted to ask y'all is, do you think I've been trying to talk about this? I really think it's going down. I saw the trailer for the new movie Civil War, and it made me think about: do y'all believe there's going to be a civil war coming up? I think it's going to happen. So get ready to knuckle up, people. Oh, Pedro. There's some more information that came out that they are getting together with factions of white supremacist groups, white nationalists, Christian white nationalists, which is basically the Ku Klux Klan. I don't care what you say, but they're starting it up, and they really are really we about to have a civil war. I don't know why y'all think it's not gonna happen, but these goddamn orcs are gonna come at us. They're gonna come at us, man, and we need Pedro's guns to save
Mm.
us.
No,
Yeah,
Pedro
Pedro.
needs Pedro's guns.
No,
Y'all
Pedro
need your
needs
own
Pedro's guns.
guns.
I mean, say,
Everybody
no,
go
Pedro.
get their
Wow,
own
way to
gun.
be an American and help us out. Thanks, bro.
I sound like them now. Don't come for my guns.
Yeah, it's going to be a civil war. I think that we are going, and it's not going to be cute, and we're not going to have on tight little leotards and fight each other. I really do think it's going down. Now, I want to see it in the people in the feed. Do you think we're going to have a civil war? Absolutely. I think we are going to absolutely have it. I think that these people are absolutely that unhinged. They already talk about killing people. They've already had bomb threats. They're already threatening a whole bunch of people. We are going to have blood in the streets if we don't win. It's going to be a wrap. And Crazy Town is going to be, with his little bitch ass, is going to be running shit. You understand me? Do you think that's what's going to happen? I do. Do you think there's going to be a civil war? Absolutely. Do you think that people are going to be mad if say Trump loses to Biden? Because Biden right now is the dude that's pretty much going to get it. Ain't nobody going to come out the blue, you know what I'm saying, and knock him off. Trump is going to win. Vivek is not going to fucking win. And neither is Nikki Haley with her forgetting that the Civil War was about slavery. Bitch, please eat a planet of dicks.
I don't think she
But
found.
yeah, a planet of dicks. But do you think there's going to be a civil war? I really do. And I want to see what the people in the feed think before we get up out of here. Do you think we're going to have a civil war? I think that the way that they're going about it, the threats that they're having, the bomb threats and all that shit, I think that they're really about that life. And unfortunately, we're not. We're too busy saying Biden's too old, which he is old as fuck, but he's too old and he doesn't have a chance. And black voting for the Democrats is decreasing because of all this bullshit. When you have people say, "Well, I'm not voting," I do think it's going down. And look, see, people are saying it. They're
I
calling
see
these
J
fucking
News
people.
on my Instagram.
Do
Price
people
Ray
think
Ray.
that? Yeah,
It's a
do
river.
people really do
If
think
you're on
that?
my IG right now, man, chime in. If you Shang is trying to stir up a
I
civil
got.
war and
I'm
he's
not trying to start it.
oh,
Well,
I'm
I
sorry.
didn't
I mean,
start
no,
it.
I'm joking. No,
I'm
no.
not. I didn't
But
start
yeah,
it, but I
like
want to finish it.
where you think we're headed. I mean, I think you know where I don't know what's going to happen, but what I decided back in 2020 when
It's
I
going
saw
down,
these
bro.
uprisings from certain types, I was like, oh, well, I don't think they should be the only ones to have guns in a scenario like that. I'm pretty sure that's how the Nazis took over. And
Oh, see,
since
look,
these guys just want to be Nazis again,
yeah. Okay,
here's
Tawana
what
said the
to
real
do.
war is AI versus US.
Us.
Oh,
She means us.
us.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that. I
Versus
think
humans.
that I'm talking about physical.
No, I honestly, that's a whole other factor because, like, what I honestly believe here is that there's not a large enough force to take over America, right? Like they
But there is
might
for
they might
Texas.
faction off and get a few states or something, but you know, it like we in LA will not be living under no fucking Confederate rule. Uh but to the one who said
I
AI,
had 3 people respond.
Tawana, I would say AI versus us, like
That's real.
yeah, that's kind of a planetary human race
That's a
existence.
human race thing. That's
Yeah.
a Terminator. Ah,
That's how we become
ah,
matrix batteries,
yeah.
nigga.
Where's the boy at? Yeah, exactly. Where's the boy
AJ
at?
said, I think there's enough foreigners here. It could be a different type of war also. Mexicanos stopped working, shut down a lot of America, let alone everyone else. Um, yeah, well, that would be a more of an economic war in
But
this
this is
sense.
the problem. Reign of love. I can't, in good faith, vote for either one of them. You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. There is a lesser of 2 evils. There is there. You're absolutely wrong.
Oh, Rainy, you got, you know, I don't know what good faith you need, but then don't complain about what you get afterwards because if
Yeah.
you're not going to participate, you know what I'm saying?
When they make abortion, but they're already they want to make abortion illegal across the board. So I don't know why you think that they won't implement. Like I can see them implementing like, well, why can't we bring back slavery? I mean,
Bro, it
come
never
on.
went away. They was like, let's just turn it to jail.
Yeah,
They'll
same
never
shit.
notice. Yeah, they'll
It's the
just
same
work for us
shit.
anyways.
So for the people that don't want to believe me, I've seen some black people. Man, I ain't voting. I ain't voting that shit. I ain't voting that shit. You better stop. In fact, Michelle Obama just came out and said some stuff about it's like you have no idea how much stuff government does and how much shit they could do that could be worse and how evil this motherfucker could be to actually want to take this shit over. That he ain't gonna be about policy and he definitely ain't gonna be about nothing for black folks. You think that Biden didn't do nothing for black folks? You really think that this orange cunt stick is gonna do something for you? For all you black people that say Trump's the choice and all this other stuff, you can eat a bag of dicks. What up? What's up? Very funny comic. Who is Jordan Jackson? Go out and support him if you see him live anywhere.
There you go.
But I wanted to ask the people, and I'm looking on the feed. Some people say yes. Some people are saying absolutely. January 6th show they're about that life. Am I reading this right? And another person just joined. TJ Soto, what's up? Kim be love. One person is saying that, yeah, I'm trying to, it's because my thing is moving up so fast. That they're crazy enough to do it and they're following a cult leader. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think they have the absolute numbers again to take over all of America like that, right? And there are a lot of people like yourself and I and others who would be willing to like, bro, I'm I'm so down to fight over this. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not an opponent of war. I don't, you know, I don't like
You don't want it, but you can get it.
until 2020, I did not really consider ever owning a firearm. It's not so I could run around the streets and act tough or blah blah blah. It's like
For me, it is.
we might have to actually, yeah, fight for liberty, you know,
Yeah, for me, it is. It
in
is
the most,
about
in the purest, most literal sense. So
it's about me getting extra pickles on my Whopper. That's what a gun is for me. I
yeah,
want
I mean, like,
all, yeah.
you
What's
know,
up, man?
don't try and send me to Afghanistan for the industrial complex and all of that shit. No. But
No,
if you want to talk about a war that I'm willing to fight for, it's goddamn it for this American soil that stands underneath my feet. Every time I
unlike
look up
you.
into the sky, I realize that the good Lord has blessed me with the opportunity to breathe air and live as a free man. And any man that wants to
You
get
know
in the
what?
way of that, son of
That's
a bitch, better
crazy.
watch out.
You better watch your mouth because I will definitely give you aftermarket holes. You understand
That's
me?
right.
Let me tell you something about love. I love this country. When I see the sky, I see blue, but I will see red too. You understand? Blue,
In these
red,
streets,
and
if I
white.
have to
And the white is the white meat from
earn my freedom.
the white meat from your head. Goddamn it! I don't give a goddamn. You know what? I swear I would punch an infant for this country. Punch him right in the goddamn face because I love this goddamn country. What if somebody tuned in right at that moment? They go,
They'd be like, wow,
well, who are these motherfuckers right here?
this
And
guy
who are these
sounds illegal.
Look, y'all need to subscribe to the goddamn channel. Okay, so, wow, people are going in on here. If Trump wins again, McDonald's shake machines across the United States will never work again. Wow. A lot of people think
That was a crisis.
yeah, there's a lot of people in the feed that are saying it. I personally think it is a possibility because January 6th showed that they will run up on the Capitol. You think they won't run up on different places? They already attacked your home state, Michigan. They went after the Michigan Capitol. They actually did it. In Montana, there was some people that actually tried to attack one of the other capitals, but apparently the FBI already knew they was coming and shut them down immediately.
And
And
I would say even the Michigan one, when we compare it to what happened in January 6th, eventually wasn't really an attack. It was obviously this form of protest that was meant to intimidate, but it was more of a flex. Like, we could take y'all little shit over, so you better start doing what we say, brother. We're
yes,
coming back, and they did on January 6th at another level. So,
at another level.
because I
So,
guarantee you, any of those motherfuckers that was at the Michigan State Capitol back in 2020 were at January 6th, 2021.
you think those same people definitely went
I
to
mean, not
DC?
every single one, but yeah, you could you could scoop up a handful of them anywhere in that crowd, and they would have been at January 6th. I'm
Oh,
sure.
Nicole H said they're calling it Clanuary 6.
Oh, now look
Oh,
at y'all out here writing,
y'all out here
writing them good
writing.
jokes. I like that. Hey, speaking of writing, I got to write this one off today, y'all, and get up
All
out of
right,
here.
so check this out. We up out of here. Oh wow, the real Bobby Wright said, "I want a president who wasn't old as fuck already 30 years ago." Okay, well then that would be Trump too. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they're both
I don't
old as
like.
shit.
There's a lot of stuff I don't like about Biden, but he is infinitely better than Trump. He is not talking about when I get in office, I'm gonna make y'all all pay like a little bitch, like
His
a
his
little.
his economy is slapping. Biden is doing
His
positive
economy
things
slapping,
actually
the
too. So
infrastructure thing, and so I'm not giving because there's some shit I think he's goofy and fuddy duddy, but on the real, he has done some shit, and he's done far more than the motherfucker prior. Because the only thing that Trump did was give a tax break to the top 1%, like they
mm.
fucking needed. So don't go there with that. I
and
mean,
he
say the
built
facts.
about 15 feet of wall.
Yeah, 15 feet of wall. But he said he built it, but then we're finishing it, but we built it. The motherfucker's wackadoo. And so I don't care. I see my trolls are calling me stupid. One dude was saying, "You've been in the comedy game all this time, and you haven't popped off. That's because you're a racist." I said, "What? No, it's because I haven't done the right shit in my career yet, if at all. I might not ever make it, but I'm doing better than you, bitch. Get out the way."
Yeah,
Sorry,
people don't realize just making a living as a comedian in general
it's
is
difficult.
the accomplishment too.
It's the accomplishment. So, and we will accomplish it. We out of here. Yo, check us out. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I won't because I got to drive down to San Diego. I'm doing San Diego, which means a
Stay
whale
classy.
vagina.
There you
I don't
go.
know if you guys knew that. Did you guys knew
I
that?
don't speak Latin. That being said, I guess it'll be a drill solo tomorrow. We'll see what
It'll be a
happens in
drill
the
solo
woods.
tomorrow. I got some shows coming up. I'm gonna let y'all know about. Actually, this weekend I'll be in Phoenix, Arizona, at the Phoenix Center for the Arts. I'll be there with Robbie Perone, David Rayvon, and Danielle Williams, the comedy diva. So if you get a chance, you happen to be in Phoenix, go to my website, iamshang.com. Get your tickets now. It's 2 shows, music by DJ Spin. And then also tomorrow I'll be in not San Diego, La Jolla, California, at the Comedy Store. The Comedy Store, and it'll be for Comedy Juice. The show's at 8 p.m. And La Jolla, California tomorrow. 2 more things. Tonight, I'll be at the Laugh Factory at 10 p.m. I'll be at the Laugh Factory with Jordan Rock, Maya Geronio, Stephen Ho, Juwan Jones, and myself. I said it
Some
right.
of his best friends.
Yeah, I know them so well. And then also I'll be doing another show tonight at Yamashiro's. I'll be there with Nick Schwartz and Alonzo Bowden, Tom Jones. Tom Jones. It's not
It's
unusual
unusual.
to be loved by anyone. No, I'll be there with Tom Rhodes and myself. That'll be at 8 o'clock. The other one will be at 10 o'clock tonight. All right, got that. I had
All
to
right.
get all that shit out there. Yo, I'll be in Vegas in March, Ashley. So see me then. All right.
Stay tuned, y'all. Tomorrow, I'll be back with y'all. We'll get it in.
Dro
There'll be
Solo,
something to
hold it
talk
down.
about.
And congratulations, not only for your
Oh, blue.
victory, Go Blue victory, Congratulations for finally the Detroit Lions doing something for a fucking change. And I'm saying it that way because it's been a long time. And congratulations
It's
for
been a
getting the
long
fucking
time.
getting in the acting thing and doing your goddamn thing, and it was a good time. All right, we out of here. Yo, man, make sure you check us out live. Savage AF. Get at us. Tell them the 3 things before we get up out of here.
Stay black if you are black. Do
Black.
not be black if you are not black. Keep
Black.
your finger out your nose.
Your nose. Boom.